In this video tutorial, we will extend our XAMPP sample with the JavaScript calendar. We have corrected a bug that caused the time of appointments not to be saved correctly. We have also added the option to show list view. When you assign tasks to people in the month view, they appear in the list view and vice versa. Tasks created in the list view are rendered in the month view. If you check the MySQL database, you will see that the appointments are saved in our table. We have also fixed deleting of items through the calendar. If you delete an event in the schedule, it gets properly deleted in the database as well. The first thing that we've added to the existing XAMPP schedule application is to set the time zone in the server code to be UTC. The problem with the incorrect time of appointments was that the JSON stringify method that we used to read the event data used ISO format, while the MySQL used GMT time. We have made the server time use UTC time, and we also convert the data that we read to UTC format. This way, we make sure we save and read dates in the same time zone and convert them to local time before showing them in the calendar. So the time that is saved for this appointment in the database is not what you see in the calendar. Let's create an appointment with time set. If you look in the database now, the time is different. Nonetheless, when we reload the schedule, the time is the same we've set. That is so because we convert the time in the load from JSON method. In order to delete an item properly, we had to edit the item deleted event. Let's look at the event data in the online documentation. The item modified event args lists item and old item among its members. So, when an item is deleted, the deleted item is provided as old item, while the item field is null. That's why we've edited our item deleted event handler to use old item, and deleting works fine now. Let's add now two checkboxes that will help us change the calendar views. We add them in the web page, and then in the main.js file, we wire event handlers to them. We get the DOM element of the month view checkbox, and we use the add event listener method to add the click event. In the event handler, we check if the month view checkbox is checked, and if so, we set the calendar view to be single month. Then we make sure the checkbox for the list view is unchecked, and we repaint the calendar. We do the same for the list view checkbox, where we set the view to be list and make sure the month view checkbox is not checked. Now, if we refresh the calendar, you can start to change views. If we create an event and switch to list view, we won't be able to see the item, though we have assigned employees to it. The reason is that the contacts were serialized directly as a string, and the calendar uses a list with contact instances to be assigned to an item. Now, if we look at the record in the database, you will see that the field in the contacts contained exactly a stringified version of the contacts as taken from the JSON. We will change that. We will write in the database the ID of the contact. Since these contacts are present in the calendar as objects, we will only write the info that identifies them. We will do so by using a replacer function in the stringify method. In our replacer function, we check when the contact data comes and we add the contact ID to a list. We need a list because an item can have multiple contacts. We edit the stringify method call to use the replacer function. Now when we restore items from the database, we need to convert that array with IDs to contact instances. We get the string that contains the IDs and we split its words. Then, from the contacts list of the calendar, we get the contact with that ID. If there is one, we add it to the contacts field of the item that we are restoring. We will call our method now with the string that is read from the database and the item that we are restoring. Let's add 2 more contacts and give them IDs. Let's clear the browser cache to make sure we load the new code. Now we create a task that is for all contacts. It is visible in the list view. Here it is in the database. Its record contains the IDs of all contacts. If we go to the month view, it is there. And that's the end of our video tutorial. The sample is available for download from the video description. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your interest in MindFusion Developer Tools.